Hey guys, Salvi here, just reminding you to, of course, like, subscribe, and follow, and all that kind of good stuff that YouTube asks if you enjoy what video I'm going to put out for you today. Thank you. Saba is a VTuber who recently did debut. They debuted about 3 days ago or so, and of course, when they did debut, they got to 1 million pretty quickly. If you're wondering who they used to be Gura. If you were living under a rock, then now I lift up that rock and let you know who she used to be. But what matters now is what Saba is doing. So Saba hit 1 million in less than 3 days after debut. It's the fastest 1 million after debut in VTuber history. But of course, there are caveats to that. She was already at debut around 800k, I think. So she gained about 200k in 3 days, which is still, holy moly, that's amazing. And an update, 66 hours after debut, Saba has now crossed the 1 million subscriber on YouTube. So that was 66 hours to be exact. So a little bit over 2.5 days, or about 2.5 days. No, yeah, it's a little bit over 2.5 days for that to happen. And that is huge. That is big. And what people are saying down here is that when you take into consideration the time since she announced, or when the channel started, she did gain subs just about as fast as Gura. So she's still on pace, if she continues growing in the same pace that she did before, to get to 2 million by the end of the year, in my opinion. So this is a huge growth. She is breaking records. It's amazing to see that she's breaking records. And of course, everyone is absolutely super happy that she is doing this, of course. And it is nice to see that people found her and were like, yes, 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 yes. I want to be a part of this. I want to do this. I want to go forward with this. I want this to be something that we, celebrate, etc., etc. So thanks to that, she is able to do that. I just wanted to show you guys this, give you guys this little bit of here. If there are any updates, of course, I'll put it at the end after this little section, if there are any updates before I put out the video. A Saba fan server was one of the people who ended up giving her a big congratulations on what is happening. Of course, it's Saba getting 1 million, of course. And this is the official Twitter account of Saba's Lighthouse fan server. And of course, they're giving her her gold play button. She is going to be receiving in the mail around the same time, because probably she's going to order it around the same time, her YouTube silver play button and her YouTube gold play button. That is absolutely amazing. It's an amazing thing to have accomplished for both. And of course, he says, Saba has hit 1 million subscribers. Congratulations to our favorite fish girl. Let's cheer her on as she floats along to new and higher waves. There are so many more shells to find along the shore, so let's keep a lighthouse lit and the future bright. And of course, we're going to go to Saba herself, where she reacted a little bit to how everything happened right away. It was kind of like a bit of a shock to her. She says, 1 million subscribers. Wait, what? So there we go.
Yo ho.
That's her intro now.
Hi. Hi. Hello. I mean, yo. Yo. Yo ho. Thank you. Thank you for 1 fishillion. 1 fish a million. 1 million of you. Wait, what the? I just want to say thank you. The first thing that comes out of my mouth should be thank you. So thank you very much. I want you to know how very thankful I am that you are here.
She's always thankful, yes.
Me. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I couldn't find many decorations to put around the lighthouse, but I hope these will suffice.
So that was a little bit of her. As I mentioned, I was going to try to show when she, said the thank you for it. Of course, she still can't believe that it happened, but yes, she does say thank you to everybody. And it is something that, anybody would be extremely thankful for.
Can we? I'm trying to think of like something else that's 1 million. How many people can fit inside of like an arena?
That's several arenas worth.
1 million.
Let's just say that.
Aren't arenas like 50,000 or so?
So yeah, she continues talking. I just want to show a little bit more. But yeah, big congratulations to her. And of course, like I said, I wanted to kind of give the full thing to it. It is a hard road. She's going to get a lot of haters. She already knows this. But in this case, she is an indie who is, has a lot more control over everything that happens on her channel. NOA Talents, at least in the US EN sphere, is something pretty darn new. They've been around for a bit in the Chinese sphere, and if you remember, Sayu, back when she was about to join, did go through some issues where she did not like certain things, and she made sure that her lawyer, along with her legal team, were able to get those things hashed out and protect herself, because she had a feeling that since they were new to the game, to the EN sphere, they may not last very long. Well, it looks like she was right, because NOA Talent, at least the EN side of things, will not be existing as of July 1st. You're probably watching this either on July 1st or after July 1st, but on July 1st, they're gone. And of course, this is NOA Talent themselves, at least the EN side of NOA Talent, the MCN agency, trying to, they were trying to get, it's part of Medishon MCN. So Medishon is still going to exist. NOA Talent is not. And with that, we have Sayu, who has, of course, come out and had her announcement, which, of course, NOA has actually been at least gracious enough to have reposted. They probably had no choice, but still, it was nice for them to do this. Let's see what's going on here. The end of one path, but we're looking for another. Incredibly grateful to NOA Talent and to my gen mates for being so patient and understanding with me as we learned and accomplished so much together. This was a learning experience I feel helped me understand so much. My first time having gen mates that I will die for and carry into the future. And I couldn't have done any of this without them. They worked so hard, and I'm so happy to continue doing things together. While our contract together ends, it just means we get to look for our next adventure. Thank you, Synchronites, for all your support and being on this long journey with our many exciting pit stops. So, my guess is that they are going to continue the Primordia name. Because, well, Medishon is giving up on NOA Talents, and they are shutting it down, shuttering it, whatever you want to call it, and they are letting go of any IPs that have to do with it. At the very least, the girls protected themselves beforehand to make sure that while they were a part of NOA Talents, they did not give away everything. So, it says, my time at NOA Talents ending. Are you graduating? Nope. Cherish the community. We have a Sayu and no plans to graduate. May consider rebranding in the future, depending on where I will go, but you will know. Basically, this is just them going indie for now. Like I said, they might be moving on to something else, like a rebrand eventually, but you never know. What about Primordia? I love this so much. We still have plans to promote together as Primordia. As have happened before with other agencies that have gone defunct, a lot of times the friends stay together. The gens, some of them do stay together, and they keep that friendship and the gen name going. After looking for a new agency and home that matches what I'm looking for, I'm also collaborating with NOA Talent's parent company for Bilibili only. So Medishon is going to be helping her with Bilibili, but also, remember, Medishon is the one that is helping people like Hololive also go into the Bilibili sphere. Hololive and Holostars cover itself, uses Medishon for Bilibili, so they don't have to, actually have an actual location in China. Of course, we also have Ria, Saba Ria was also a part of it, doing the same things here. Starting July 1st, you might notice the temp changes, but everything will stay the same for us in the dungeon. Grateful for my time at NOA Talents. Same thing here. No one is graduating. They're going to stay together as a group, and they're working with Medishon to continue the whole Bilibili thing. Kamishiro Rita, saying the same thing. She did suspend memberships temporarily while getting the whole thing untangled from NOA Talents and making sure that I'm pretty sure the ownership gets transferred correctly and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of a legalese type of thing that they have to do with the contract ending because, NOA Talents would get a bit of a sum of it. So in order for that, they are moving it along. So she is the sole owner of everything. Had a chance to do so many exciting projects and opportunities with NOA Talent, so I'm really grateful. NOA Talent did help in quite a bit. It says, Yahoo! YouTube memberships should be back in order. That was nice and quick. Do we want to do it back to indie celebration or something? We're just planning on doing things as usual, but I'm down for a little karaoke session. So yeah, they're all doing their best. They're all having fun. They're all going to be continuing on with what they're doing in the future. It was not unexpected for NOA Talents to fail. I didn't expect them to drop so quickly, but they came into a very saturated market, the EN market, not knowing exactly what to do, from what I understood. They had the girls who kind of helped them out, throughout figuring out the EN sphere and what to do and all that kind of stuff. But in the end, it looked like they didn't have a very feasible and very viable business plan, so that's why things failed. It didn't fit. The girls didn't fail, not at all. But the agency itself did not know how to handle things properly. So of course, that sucks. But at the very least, they seem to be, announcing these things here, still promoting them recently. Even though they knew things were going to be ending, they promoted them to the last second, which is at the very least they could do. And I'm happy that they did that. And I wish all the girls and Primordia continued success, because Primordia is continuing, remember, so I wish them continued success. Bao the Whale has gone through a lot this past year or so, and she has always stayed up at the top. She's always stayed very bubbly, very nice, very gracious to everybody, and always has been a positive force in the VTuber community. The reason why I mentioned Bao today, though, is because she has finally reached 1 million subscribers. Humongous milestone in the VTubing industry for YouTube. Thank you so much for 1 million subscribers on YouTube. Couldn't have done it without my devoted community, incredible editor team, and the love of my friends and family. I've dreamed and yearned for this moment ever since I was a little girl in high school, posting acoustic covers of my favorite Vocaloid songs on Instagram. Many times I didn't want to get up after falling down. Many times I wanted to throw in the towel. So basically, yeah, the same kind of thing that happens with every single VTuber, where we have successes and we have a lot of drops. We have a lot of like, oh my god, I'm not growing quick enough, etc. So maybe it's the stubbornness I inherited from my parents, or maybe it's the dent. Yeah, because in one of her models, she does have a dent in her forehead. I think it's as like beluga whales can have that sometimes. I'm not sure she's a beluga whale, but she has a dent. The path I chose is not for the faint of heart, but it is the path that I chose, and I would walk down it again and again and again if it led me to all of you. I love you, Bao Bubble buddies. Let's celebrate today. And of course, Numi, a good friend of hers, says, always so proud of you, Bao. You deserve the whole world. My best friend. Love you more than words. Most precious cheerleader and best friend ever. Vienna, again saying you have worked so effing hard for this over the years and built this on your own. So proud of you, girl. I remember every time you poured your heart out to me and all the kind things you had to say about my potential and how you saw me. When I feel really small, I think right back to them very often. I love you, Vienna. Of course, and this of course is so sweet. Honestly, so deserved. So glad we could all be here to watch you achieve your dreams. Here's to 1 million more. So freaking proud of you. Congrats and love you, Pookie Bear. And of course, there it is, Shy Lily. Kitsu, congrats. Yuzu, same thing. Hella deserved. Proud of you for keeping your head high. Kitsu saying, congrats, Bao, you absolutely deserve it. Michi, proud of you. Rosie Bell Moo, Buff Pup, Amalie. Everybody is giving them the big congratulations because they deserve it. Tricky V as well. Let's effing go. Congratulations, Bao Bao. So deserved. Everybody is on there and saying their congratulations, because this is a huge, huge milestone for anybody, especially a VTuber like her who's been working her ass off to make sure she gets to that point. At least get to more people and be able to bring happiness to others. So big congratulations to Bao for this. Hanamiya Rica is in the news today. She is an independent Japanese-speaking VTuber here. She used to be a part of Hololive as Yozora Mel. Just letting you know, just in case if you're living under a rock and want to know who Rica is. But remember, just the etiquette is always Rica is Rica. She's not anyone in the past unless she herself has mentioned it. She's not anyone who was around before. I'm just mentioning it here, but in her chat. In her chat, please be respectful and not mention Rica's old life. Of course, here we go. The reason why I'm talking about her right now is Rica's has something in Isekai Slow Life. There is an event in the game of Hanamiya Rica. Now, for an indie VTuber to get this far into something like that, it's great. It shows that she either has a really good manager, more than likely she has a team that's working with her in order to get these things. It is something very, very good. I do like that. Ghost is trying his best to keep her say-so. From expression, struggling. So yeah, struggling to keep her say-so, struggling to keep her in there. It is very, very nice to see her in this whole thing. Of course, it is a long road to get here, but she has worked really hard to get to this place. And of course, I went to look on her Twitter. She has not announced that yet. She's announced other things, like other collabs, other song stuff that she's doing, other conventions she's going to be a part of, but she hasn't announced that. That is unfortunate, because I did want to kind of cover that little part of it. But at the very least, we know, thanks to people in the virtual YouTuber sub, that yes, she is a part of it. Holy S is big news. Congrats to her. Steals gameplay footage from Stardew Valley and other games for ads. I like Rica, but I'll pass. On top of pretty clear using AI for ad reads. I mean, it's not Rica's fault that this stuff is happening. Of course, people are always going to find something negative. Always find something negative. But, yeah, I still might take a look at the game itself just to kind of give some support to Rica, at least to support the, like, you know, download, etc. They'll be like, oh, she's someone that we can use maybe in the future, that type of thing. But of course, you guys, it's up to you guys whether you decide to play it or not. Just giving you an update on what's going on. This is big news for all Hololive fans. For anyone who is a Hololive fan, anyone who was looking forward to this Dodgers night, they are of course doing that on July 5th during the whole Anime Expo thing that's happening on the weekend of July 4th. So they're going to be having also a first ever VTuber live stream performance. So it's going to look like it's going to be a mini concert or something like that. They're continuing here. Of course, on July 5th, it's going to be Ina, Iris, and Bibu. It's going to be doing, you know, Major League Baseball with VTuber performances. Builds on the success of last year's stuff. And its 2024 edition was, of course, laid the groundwork for this kind of thing here. In the first time ever, Hololive will live stream both to and from Dodger Stadium, marking a global first for the VTuber industry. Kicking off at 4:15, fans at home can tune in via the Hololive English YouTube channel, while attendees will enjoy an in-stadium appearance from the featured talents during the game. During the 7th inning stretch, Inanese, Iris, and Biju will lead a custom sing-along of Take Me Out to the Ball Game, going on one of the baseball's most iconic moments, a uniquely Hololive twist. This time, all three of them, which is awesome. I didn't believe last time it was just Gura. So, of course, they're going to be having, you know, other things there. They're going to be having the merch, which hopefully they fix the whole merch issue. That was Dodger Stadium's fault last year. But they're basically the live, it's not a live concert like I thought originally. It's a live performance in the sense that Hololive English somehow got permission from the Dodgers and Major League Baseball to simulcast at the exact same time that is happening live in, of course, Dodger Stadium. This is something new. This is absolutely something that has never been done. So congrats to them for a first ever thing to do. Because MLB is very, very, very tough on who they allow to simulcast. So this is amazing. Welcome back, everybody, to the Vtuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, types, everything in between, all forms, everything, because I want it to be a positive space, a space where you can, of course, find VTubers to maybe follow, and, you know, just see different VTubers, try to pull them up along with me instead of trying to tear them down with Google Docs and all the other crazy stuff that happens nowadays. Of course, we are talking today about churiruby, EM VTuber artist Rigger, who is a smug, Frutiger arrowed shark. Of course, they have a Twitch here, which is something that they've currently done. It says your gremlin and city Frutiger arrow shark. So here you go, a little bit of what they have to start off with. A little bit of stuff here, a little bit of chatty chat.
Okay, and chat, guess what? Oh my god, chat, guess what? One more thing that happened, like two things actually. First of all, I have to apologize to chat. I continue Deltarune off stream.
Oh no, she continued Deltarune off stream. The greatest sin ever! But no, it's great to see that she's growing and that she's getting so much support. Here is a placeholder right now. I believe she used to have VODs up on like a YouTube channel. But right now, this is the placeholder that I was able to find. Of course, if I'm able to find anything else, I will let you know, of course. But thank you so much for allowing me to showcase you, churiruby. I do hope this helps you in some way. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.